Yo! New show, who dis? Welcome to Wheel of Fandom! Yes, I am excited too. So, the premise, the point, if you will, of this show right here is thus. I am going to be looking at a different wiki every week for different fandoms. You will be suggesting things. We will put them together on this lovely wheel right here. And then, together, we are going to look at articles together and find hilarity and japes along the way. We've already done several of these with TARDIS Wiki, the Doctor Who Wiki, the real one. And it's very, very good. We've had a very good time there with that show. So I figured it would be fun to explore some of the other amazing wikis out there with all of you. So, to start with, what I need all of you to do is start suggesting ideas for articles and such so that we can put them in this wonderful wheel right here. And then once we have a few things in this wonderful wheel right here, we will be able to begin with the show. I know next to nothing about Star Wars, so there's only like 3 pages I can recommend, though I can assure you they are peer reviewed. Well then, you'll just have to recommend those 3 pages. Breast, fantastic. This is off to a brilliant start, I can see. I will have to put that on, however. Grand Vizier, alright, that's a fun one. Looking forward to that. Alright, so breast. There you go. Most comfortable chair ever designed. Oh, that sounds fun. Most comfortable chair ever designed, going in the wheel. Ever designed. Let's see, what else do we have here? Those are the 3 that I have right now. Those are good though. That's very good. I think I'm gonna need a few more to like really get this wheel like popping though. Until then, let's take a look at this right here, because we have a new show premiering soon. I don't know exactly when, because we are looking at wikis and like making jokes. We are not a promotional channel. However, let's see. So we have this new show, The Acolyte. It's a prequel to the prequels. Slavery / Legends. Okay, I'll put that in. I'm sure there's some very interesting stuff there. Particularly interested today in delving into Shaggy. Okay, I'll put that in. I think I know what that is, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm looking forward to finding out. Anakin Starkiller. That's funny. I'm also gonna pop Luke Skywalker in there. And I will also pop Jizz in there. Right, so slavery. Elizabeth. Stop that. Stop that now. Sorry guys, my cat's misbehaving. Hey girl. Good girl. Okay. That's what she said. Anyway, yeah, Anakin Starkiller Hu Yang. Okay. Anakin. I know who Hu Yang is, so Starkiller. Hu Yang. Let's stick the Wills in there as well. I'll throw a few fun ones in there too. Have we got any more? Because if we don't, I can start. Tom Baker! Okay, why not? Sounds fun. This wheel's looking a lot healthier now. I'm liking the look of it. I can't wait to show you all. However, it's still quite hungry. So if you wouldn't mind feeding it up a little bit more, I'd be very happy with it. David Tennant. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. I know he is someone in the Star Wars. He is someone who is already on the wheel, I believe, in the Star Wars. Nadist Army. Oh, that sounds fun. Is that, is it Frieden Nad? Is that it? I like Star Wars. I don't like Star Wars as much as I used to, but I like Star Wars just fine. It's pretty good. I liked Ahsoka quite a lot. I thought Ahsoka was pretty good. I know that's not the most popular opinion in the world, but hey. Thought it was a pretty good tone poem. Didn't much like my Blue Boy's portrayal in it, but it was alright. I feel like he's allowed one more "this was just a setback" before he's just incompetent, and that makes me a little bit sad. Star Wars equals good, Star Wars discourse equals not good. Yeah, that's definitely very true. There's definitely a lot of truth in that. The fandom menace is indeed a menace. It's very true. And like, it annoys me because like I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of the new Star Wars stuff, but I feel like I can't really talk about it because like it's really been hijacked, hasn't it? And that's quite bad. Let's see what else I got here. Galactic Star Cruiser. Okay, and guessing there's going to be some interesting stuff on there. Don Juan Quixote. Oh, I get it. That's very clever. Is he going to be is he going to be tilting at moisture evaporators? Let's see. Right, I think we have a good selection here. I think we've got a pretty strong wheel to start with. So if you have any more, then let me know. But yeah, we've definitely got enough to begin. Okie dokie. Let us spin the wheel, as is tradition, and as will soon be tradition after this, because this is episode 1. And we've never done a wheel show before, right guys? Anyway. Yeah. Oh no. Feeling a bit Christmassy today. The article is a banger. The article's really good. I'm back. Hi guys. For those who weren't here for the VOD, for those who just tuned in, we landed on jizz, and then they promptly froze, but that's okay because we're still going to do it. We're still going in. I have the article right here, and the wonderful thing about Star Wars is that with Star Wars wikis, with Wookiepedia, you basically get 2 articles for the price of 1. Because you got canon and you got legends. So, let's look at the canon one first. Jizz was a genre of music. Jizz wailers were musicians who specialized in the genre. Maximilian Rebo and his band were popular jizz wailers. Behind the scenes, jizz was first mentioned in canon in Star Wars Return of the Jedi Junior novelization. Incredible. Oh no, it's a fandom wiki, so there's loads of ads. Boo! Alright. Authored by Ryder Wyndham, fucking mad lad, and released in 2017. In an interview with the Big Event podcast, Alden Ehrenreich talked about his research for the Roller's Han Solo and mentioned that he had read articles on Wookiepedia, taking note of jizz among others. I love that it's wailers rather than singers. Yeah, I know. You don't play jizz music, you just sort of shriek it. I know. What an amazing first article to like land on. What a cracking start to this new show. Premise already proven, if you ask me. Right, let's look at the Legends one. I love that this got brought back into canon. I love that this got recanonized, and I especially love that it got recanonized in a junior novelization of all things. Just absolutely incredible. I love it. I love everything about it. Possessed by the jizz. Yeah, it got possessed by the spirit of jizz. Right. Let's look at the Legends article. Jizz was an upbeat, swinging genre of music, most notably performed by Figrin Dan and the Modal Nodes, and the Max Rebo Band. I love Star Wars names so much. Other notable Jizz bands include Bobolo Baker's All Myth Band, Ivar Orbis and his Galactic Jizz Wailers, Hut, Figrin Dan 2 and the new Modal Nodes, and the Sozonals. Subgenres of Jizz included Jizz Whale, Abarbord, and Glitz. Also, the music from Jat was reminiscent of, or in some ways similar to, Jizz. Speaking of Jizz, the Mos Eisley band low-key look like nutsacks. You mean the Max Rebo band? Yeah, they do. You know there's an alien called Rebo in Disney Duck comments too. He's the king of Saturn. He's fun. When it's off Fandom, we'll have to give you the Duck Comics wiki for a wheel show one day. I'll do that! I'll do a Disney wiki roulette. Let's do that. It doesn't have to be something that I'm a fan of, and that might make for a better show. Let's hang on really quickly before I oh nice. Hang on, let me get rid of this ad for the military industrial complex real quick. No. Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's all good. Anyway. Right. A Jizz band without a biff has its work cut out for them. A Jizz band without a clue horn should find a new game. I fucking love Star Wars so much. Once again, I am requesting Zero wiki once. What is Zero? I don't know what that is. So yes, we'll do that. Okay, I want to read the list of instruments. I want to read the list of Jizz instruments. Oh dear, I feel like this might have peaked already, guys. I'm sorry. Bass viol, band fill, clack beatbox, Duranian Beshniquel, fanfare, Gassan string drum, Jizz, just an instrument called Jizz, the Jizz box. A fucking Jizz box. Clue horn. Let me play some Jizz on my clue horn. Mood synthesizer. Boring. Nalagon. Omnibox. Peel rod. Some of these guys absolutely know what they're doing. I swear to God. Plume sounder. Sliver. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sliverhorn. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not a big Star Wars fan, but I bothered to show up now. Suggestion, Stewie. Suggestion approved. Mate, I tell you what, it doesn't matter if you're a fan of Star Wars or not. The first thing we landed on was Jizz, which is a genre of music in this universe. I think we're onto a winner here. I think we're fine. Energizer Bunny, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is he a Jizz musician? All right, let me. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna read the behind the scenes bit because it's fucking great. The Return of the Jedi novelization introduced the term Jizz Whaler to describe a musician, but the term Jizz as the name of the musical style was not introduced until the publication of Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina 12 years later. The repackaging of the 2007 Figrin Dan and the Modal Nodes action figure 5-pack refers to the band's music as jazz. Cowards. Absolute cowards. Woo. I love jizz. I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay, let's look at another one. Let's do the thing where we spin the wheel again. 12 years as to ambiguity as to what the hell a jizz whaler was named after. Beautiful. I love the Star Wars. Okay, let's spin the wheel again, shall we? Can't land on anything weirder than that. Oh, someone suggested Stewie, by the way. I need to put Stewie on there. Anakin Starkiller. Anakin Starkiller. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. I can't remember what this is for the life of me. I know it's something, but I can't remember. So I'm looking up the article now. I know who Luke Skywalker is. I remember that very well from the best Star Wars books. I heard Popeye say swag whaler once. And Spock. You want me to put Spock in? I'll put Spock in. Oh, we're doing Star Trek next week, by the way. That one should be fun. I'm looking forward to doing the Star Trek one quite a bit, actually. I'm not sure what to do for the third one yet. I might just go on Comic Vine, to be honest, because that one's probably full of gold. And everyone loves comics. Okay, let's look at this. The fuck? Okay, I'll be right back, and then we're going to continue with this. Greetings, I'm back. Or was I ever gone to begin with? That's the real question. Who knows? Who dares to dream? Alright, I'm going to put up the article. Hey! Look at this handsome lad. Alright. Let's see. We can only hope that the Jenny Everywhere wiki will be up in 3 weeks, but I can make no promises. I look forward to reading through it. We can do a will show about that. Which Star Trek one? I'll do a vote. How about that? I'll do a vote on whether you want to do memory alpha or beta. Or we could just do both. I could just look it up on both sides. Right, let's see. Anakin Starkiller. Is this from George's original treatment of A New Hope? I think it is. Anakin Starkiller was the son of Cain Starkiller and the Jedi Bendu Padawan learner to Luke Skywalker, as well as the protector and later lover to the princess/queen of his home planet of Aquili, Leia. He was the hero of the battle which saw the defeat of the Galactic Empire in the Aquilian system. It's the original treatment adapted into a comic series. It's fun. That does sound like fun. I actually would like to check that out. What is this, Legends, or is this like... I know it's Legends, but like, how old is this? Is this like post-Disney or pre-Disney? Anyway, after the Jedi Rebellion, the teenage Anakin and his brother Deke Starkiller settled on the 4th moon of Utapau with their father, Cain Starkiller. Anakin, despite his relative youth, had taken part in the Caecilian Civil Wars and led a Hubble expedition to the Cone Systems. That's interesting. It's interesting that in George's original treatment of Star Wars, there was still like space exploration and shit. He wore his hair in a distinctive Caecilian hair knot. After a Sith Knight, ooh, that's interesting as well, located him and his family and killed his brother, Deke, Anakin, and Cain headed back home to Aquili. He became the Padawan learner of Luke Skywalker after his father Cain revealed to Skywalker that he was dying. After the death of his father, he became the suitor to Queen Leia of Aquili, ruler of his home planet, and was named Lord Protector of Aquilay. This doesn't sound as good as Star Wars. Anakin Starkiller was the lead character in the rough draft of what would become A New Hope. He played a similar role to that of Luke Skywalker in A New Hope. Although his cockiness and brashness resembled Han Solo from A New Hope and Anakin Skywalker from Attack of the Clones. He also became the source of Luke's father's name, Anakin, in the third and later drafts. In the first draft, Anakin was named Justin Valor. The name was dropped in later drafts for being stupid. While there was no one named Anakin or Anakin in the second draft, the name appeared in the third and earliest versions of the fourth draft. During the filming of Episode 4, Luke's surname was changed from Starkiller to Skywalker, so Luke hit his Jedi byname in the second draft. It is unknown who Anakin's mother was or what happened to her, as she is implied to be dead. Appearances: The Star Wars. Let's take a look at this. I want to take a look at this. It's very Dune. It is very Dune, like being named Lord Protector of the planet and stuff. Yeah, it's very like it's very on the nose as to like its influences and stuff. And I don't know, man. I don't know. It's all a bit Space Lord of the Rings to me. Like those shit what's the word? Rip-offs of Lord of the Rings where they like take the hobbits out because the hobbits are like lame. It reminds me of one of those. Like when they try to make Aragorn the main character. Yeah, those kind of vibes. The Star Wars is an 8-issue comic book series launched in September 2013 by Dark Horse Comics. I knew it! There was no way that this was post-Disney. Okay, this is why I prefer the old stuff to like the Disney stuff, is because like the old stuff is just more creative and like weird. And like there's so much like variation in it and shit. I don't know. That's kind of the main thing for me. Anyway, I also feel that way about Docky Who though. I love the Wilderness Year stuff just because of how like unbridled and insane it is. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Okay, let's take a look at another article, I think, on the wheel. So let me just switch back to the wheel real quick and we will get going. So, who's ready for a spin? I think I'm ready for a spin. Yeah, I think that's ready for a spin. Let's go. Wheel is having real problems today. Jackson. Can look at Jackson. I wonder what that is. Let's see. 1 second. Let me just get the search up. Because my Google Chrome is deciding to be very sluggish right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry the wheel isn't like up to its usual luster, by the way. Normally it's going crazy. I'm not sure what's up there. I'm not sure what's up at all. Right, top trending pages. Jackson. See what this is. I like that last one, the Anakin Starkiller one. That was good. Wasn't quite up to the level of of jizz, but it was pretty great. I think it might be because of all these fucking ads. They're pretty bad. Way too many of them. Way too many. Like, I get that like funding the wiki or whatever, but there is a point where it just becomes a bit much. If you ask me, and I think that this has definitely crossed that line. Let's take a look. Right, Jackson. Jackson was a quick-witted leap-eye smuggler from Coachella Prime, the most rambunctious of his family's 13 children. He left his homeworld at an early age after stealing an unprotected freighter. He made his way to Nar Shaddaa, where he began to perform odd jobs, quickly becoming... Oh, another ad! Quickly becoming familiar with the important elements of fringe culture. After a short stint as a mercenary, he decided to try his hand at smuggling, and he bought a WUD 500 star yacht, christening it the Rabbit's Foot. However, the starship was fraught with mechanical problems, and he was forced to land at the shady spaceport of Abu Aduba Free, needing to reacquire funds in order to make repairs. He accepted a job from Han Solo and became part of the Starhoppers of Aduba Free, a mercenary force tasked with defending the small village of Onakara. The BTS question of this one is big and interesting. Oh, thank God. He was just a rabbit man. Is he the rabbit man from like the old Star Wars comics? Also, he looks a lot like the green rabbit guy, Bunny O'Hare. Bugs Bunny O'Hare. That guy. Rabbit O'Green alien guy. That guy. I don't know what his name is, but he reminds me of him. Because he's a green rabbit man from space in a red outfit. Jackson was born on the planet Coachella Prime. This is just... hang on, let me find the behind the scenes thing. Battle with a monster. Behind the scenes. Okay. Whoa, that's a quote at the top. Okay, let's check this out. Peeps. I think you have like got me onto some gold here for sure. Let's take a look. So, Jackson was created by Roy Thomas and Howard Chaykin for use in Marvel Star Wars' Star Wars. A large anthropomorphic bunny, it was created in homage to Warner Brothers cartoon star Bugs Bunny, who often addressed strangers with the generic nickname Jackson in his 1940s cartoons. As a member of a band of mercenaries brought together by Han Solo, Jackson joined the group on a quest to free the local Adubans from the tyrannical Sergi X Arrogantus. This story, inspired by the film The Seven Samurai, was one of the earliest stories to appear in the expanded universe, making Jackson one of the first characters to be created outside of the films. After Archie Goodwin took control of the storyline in Star Wars issue 11, Jackson played a much smaller role in the comic. He was seen in a flashback in issue 11 and played a small role in Star Wars 16 before departing fully from the storyline. According to Thomas, Star Wars creator George Lucas hated the character, and when Goodwin used Jackson, Lucasfilm told him to never use the Green Bunny again. Okay, George. Okay, man who created Jizz. Okay, fucking creator of such classics as A Boo Boo Goo Goo and Max Rebo. I'm sorry, the Talking Bunny is too fucking silly for you. Jesus Christ. Is Arrogantus any more ludicrous than Darth Tyrannus, though? Let's be honest. Yeah, I know, it's not really. And this is the guy who thought it would be a good idea to cast Christopher Lee and then name his character after Poopy. That guy. So, I don't think he has a fucking leg to stand on, to be honest. Anyway. Don't use the big bunny again. It's so silly. Jackson, let's read the quote from Pablo Hidalgo. Jackson is the great leveler, the cosmic alarm bell that says to take a deep breath for a minute, then by all means, carry on. It's difficult to have a rousing debate about the EU when someone keeps bringing up space carrots and the Holy Hutch. Fandom the company sucks. I am unbiased. It seems that way. It does. After his appearance in the Marvel story arc, Jackson went unreferenced for over 20 years. He was brought out of obscurity in the 2001 Star Wars Game of 4 article, The Starhoppers of Aduba 3, by Pablo Hidalgo, Corey J. Herndon, and Michael McCallion. The article gave background information on Jackson and his species, as well as summarizing his actions in the Marvel run. Akin to the creators of Jackson, Hidalgo took inspiration from Bugs Bunny in his choice of Coachella as Jackson's homeworld. In the 1953 short Bully for Bugs, Bugs asked, "Excuse me, can you direct me to the Coachella Valley and the Giant Carrot Festival therein?" I love Bugs Bunny. Hidalgo carefully mirrored this sentence during the article, also ending his "in therein." Additionally, Hidalgo drew references to another Looney Tunes short, What's Up, Doc?, when mentioning Jackson's former mercenary group, the Boys of Chorus. These references to Bugs Bunny were not without precedent, as Goodwin also played up his relationship in Star Wars 16, The Hunter, naming 2 bounty hunters that were trying to capture Jackson as Daffy and Fudd. Nice. These names were references to the Looney Tunes characters Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd, who were constantly trying to capture bugs. I fucking love this. I love this because, so the Lucasfilm is like, don't use the Green Rabbit, he's too silly. And then in 2001, they're like, what if we double down instead? Fuck you. And I love that energy. It's very punk rock. Although popular with several Star Wars authors such as Jeff Grubb, Joseph Borneo, Abel G. Pena, and most notably Pablo Hidalgo, Jackson is usually cited as a character that represented the silliness of Marvel Star Wars, and so has been dismissed by some fans. Nah, Star Wars should be fucking dumb. That's half the appeal. All the other characters are named the Boo 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 Boo. Of course it's supposed to be dumb. This feeling of animosity was reflected in the Star Wars Insider 83 article, 20 Most Memorable Moments of the Expanded Universe, which placed the introduction of Jackson as one of the 5 goofiest moments in Expanded Universe history. Probably not even true, by the way. He was also claimed to be Marvel's most infamous addition to the Expanded Universe in Comic Marvels. An article in Star Wars Insider 91. Oh, it's because it's the early 90s. And the 90s was the most insecure decade, of course. This factor has led to Jackson being equated with the prequel trilogy, character Jar Jar, on several occasions. Unfair. In addition, Jackson's lack of popularity has been shown in polls on StarWars.com. In the first from December 2000, asking which expanded universe would you next like to see depicted as by an actor or model. He received only 3% of the vote. Do it, Disney. He fared even worse in the later poll in January 2002, which asked, which expanded universe character would you most like to see as a cameo in episode 2 or 3? He was left with only 2% of the vote, with Thrawn the winner at 54%. However, in a 2012 poll conducted by Star Wars Insider asking fans which Star Wars character they wanted made into an action figure, Jackson placed third. As it should be. As it fucking should be. In this house. Oh, add Mickey Mouse to the wheel? Oh, well, yes. Yes, I believe I will do that, yes. Okay. Okay. Jackson and the Leppy species bear a remarkable similarity to the Larry Hama character of Bucky O'Hare, who was also a large green rabbit. Another character, Jazz Jackrabbit, also shares a striking similarity. Bucky O'Hare! That's the fucking guy! Oh my god, yeah! Bucky O'Hare. I forgot that page existed. Well, Aristide didn't. A Leppy can be seen in the background of strip 36 of Rookie's Rendezvous, since Pablo Hidalgo, writer and illustrator of Rookie's Rendezvous, is a known fan of Jackson. It has led some fans to believe the Leppy is in fact Jackson. The speculation is based on Hidalgo's mention of a big green bunny appearing in this strip or his blog, a term that has been used several times on message boards and blogs when referring to Jackson. Jackson's most recent appearance was in the Clone Wars invitation-only webcomic by Pablo Hidalgo and Tom Hodges, where he can be seen on a wanted poster. His name is written in Aurebesh in the picture. In the original webcomic, his name is partially obscured by a big red stain. In the Star Wars Tales from the Clone Wars reprint, the stain is missing, and the poster definitely says Jackson. In the Clone Wars episode A Sunny Day in the Void, the skeleton found in a crashed shuttle wears a suit similar to Jackson. The skull even has long incisors. This is acknowledged in Star Wars The Clone Wars episode guide. You can put him in the Clone Wars, but only as a corpse. And only if he's like super decomposed as well. It's amazing. That's really funny. Oh dear. It's a good comic cover. Okay, let's look at another one. Why don't we? Let's go on to the wheel. And then look at more things on the wheel. Or let's see if there's anything interesting in the Legends area. I like that very gritty picture of our boy, by the way. Oh, this is Legends. Okay. I don't know how any of this works. So, like, is he canon or isn't he? Whoa! No, it's the same page. It just redirects. It just redirects with a different picture. Oh, that's lame. That's very lame. Oh well. let's spin the wheel again. Fuck it, let's spin the wheel again. We don't need to waste time on this kind of negativity. Let's spin the wheel again. I could be wrong. Yeah, you could be, but you know what? My pacing, my friend, pacing. I'm trying to keep it snappy. Okay. Anyone have any suggestions? By the way, add them into the wheel. Because I'm about to spin it. Let's spin it. What's it gonna land on? Grand Vizier! Also, I'm going to refresh the page because it's loading very slowly. Hold on. Grand Vizier! I'll put it in. And then we'll find out what's what treasures we're going to be led to on the first episode of Wheel of Fandom. By the way, if you're new here, join the Discord. We'd love to see you in there. I'm gonna have a good time. We're gonna start doing D&D games soon in there. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, where is Grand Vizier? Because it's not popping up. Oh, give it a second, actually. And in the meantime, I'm going to entertain you with my rendition of Wonderwall. Oh, I'm just kidding, guys. I wouldn't do that to you. Okay. I found the article. It's loading up now. Oh, it's the blue guy with the horny horns. Okay. Sweet. Oh, spoilers, I fucking guess. Right, let's take a look. Oh, there we go. Hey, buddy! There does seem to be a canon page for him. There is. This is the canon. Alright. There does. Oh, we can look at that in a minute. We can look at Bucky O'Hare's page. The Grand Vizier, known simply as just Vizier, was the highest ranking government officer in the Galactic Empire. Oh, god damn it. Constant. Was the highest ranking government officer in the Galactic Empire, who led the Imperial Ruling Council and was the deputy of Galactic Emperor Sheev Palpatine, and serving as well as an intermediary between the Emperor and high-ranking officials in the Imperial military. The only title holder was Maz Ameda, one of the most respected figures in the fascist government. The position of Grand Vizier was established in the aftermath of the Clone Wars and the Galactic Republic's transformation into the Empire. Maz Ameda, a Chagrin who served as vice chair of the Galactic Senate under two Supreme Chancellors, Finis Valorum and Sheev Palpatine, in turn, was granted the title of Grand Vizier after Palpatine's ascension to Emperor, having consolidated his rule over the galaxy. Emperor Palpatine all but retreated to the privacy of the Imperial Palace, leaving the day-to-day rule of state to Grand Vizier Ameda and attended to affairs of the Imperial Senate. Additionally, Ameda had the authority to rule as a proxy during the Emperor's absence from the cosmopolitan throne world of Coruscant. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good gig if you can get it, right guys? During the Galactic Civil War, Palpatine was killed at the Battle of Endor in 4 ABY, leaving the Empire without an Emperor. As the next highest ranked official in the New Order, Grand Vizier Ameda assumed command of the Empire by default. However, he was unable to secure any real power beyond the capital and could do little to prevent ambitious warlords from dividing the Empire into several remnants and factions. However, even the throne world of Coruscant universally acknowledged the Grand Vizier's authority, having fallen into a state of civil war between Imperial loyalists and rebel sympathizers. Here we go. Ameda would ultimately spend the final months of the war as a prisoner of Fleet Admiral Gallus Rax of the Imperial Navy, using the Grand Vizier as a figurehead for propaganda purposes. Rax declared himself counselor to the Empire and therefore became Emperor in effect, while Ameda was sealed within the Imperial Palace. When a group of Coruscant youths infiltrated the palace intending to assassinate the Grand Vizier, Ameda convinced them to rescue him instead, promising to end the war in return for his life. With the death of Rax and the defeat of the Empire at the Battle of Jakku in 5 ABY, Ameda signed the Galactic Concordance Treaty, officially surrendering the Empire to the New Republic. In exchange, he was granted amnesty and allowed to resume his position as Grand Vizier on Coruscant, but in appearance only. Placed under the surveillance of the Republic overseers, Ameda became the figurehead leader of a powerless provisional government on Coruscant. So, like, after defeating the Empire, the first thing that the Republic, the rebellion did was install, like, a fake puppet government. pretty messed up. That's not how it should go down. Role and powers. During the era of the Galactic Empire, the Grand Vizier was a position of high prestige, where he served as effective head of government. Mazameda, formerly the vice chair of the Galactic Senate, bore the title... Yeah, we know. This is just a repeat of the information from up there. God damn it, the Fandom Wiki is terrible. Prior to the age of the Empire, Mazameda served as vice chair of the Senate during the final years of the Galactic Republic. By the end of the Clone Wars in 19 BBY, Supreme Chancellor Sheev Palpatine anointed himself Emperor of the Galactic Empire. Ameda continued to serve Palpatine, who was the Sith Lord Darth Sidious, in the New Order, supplanting his title of Vice Chair with that of Grand Vizier. To be clear, I meant the page you were on about a rabbit guy. I know you did. I'm just trying to see if there's anything interesting on this, because it doesn't seem like it. It just seems like this dude who never did anything, it's like his life story, basically. Let's look at Legends. In Legends, it's going to turn out he was like a pro surfer or some shit. Just watch. Just watch. I guarantee whatever it is better than this. You know, I have to say, this wiki is very bandwidth hungry. And the ads, just super obnoxious. Just way too many. Way too many. The funny thing about the Legends Grand Vizier is that there's a character in Return of the Jedi who's meant to be the Vizier, but all the comic artists get it wrong and use the wrong extra. That's really funny. Oh, I love Star Wars. The Grand Vizier was the head of the Imperial Ruling Council and chief deputy of the Emperor of the Galactic Empire, acting as an intermediary in between the Emperor and high-ranking officials in the Imperial military, as well as the government. The office of Grand Vizier was established in the aftermath of the Clone Wars and the Galactic Republic's transformation into the Empire. The Grand Vizier was also the president of the Imperial Senate and the custodian of the Imperial Seal. History. The position of Grand Vizier was formed after the establishment of the Empire and may have been a replacement for two pre-existing offices, those of Vice Chair and Staff Aide. The only individual to serve in the office was Sate Pestage, as head of the Imperial government. Pestage was not only a very powerful bureaucrat, he was a loyal and trusted servant to Palpatine. I think it's kind of weird that the highest ranking official capacity in the Empire next to the Emperor was filled by an alien, especially an alien who looks kind of like the devil, when like the Empire is so speciesist against non-humans. It's a little bit weird, to be honest, especially when, like, as said in the chat, this character appeared in Return of the Jedi. Yeah, I'll look at the Saint Pestage bit. Behind the scenes. In a cut scene from Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, Saint Pestage was intended to have an appearance as a hologram warning Darth Vader of the Emperor's imminent transmission. He was referred to as Grand Vizier. Hints of this scene can be found on the box for Kenneth's Star Wars Star Destroyer playset, explaining that the image on the red plastic viewing screen is the Grand Vizier. Hey! Let's take a looky look. Yeah, it makes sense if it's just a human guy in a red robe. I don't know. And I would have thought that, like, one of the first things Palpatine would have done was get rid of that guy, right? Pestage is just another slightly less powerful, dry-looking old guy in robes, Ersatz Palpatine. Yeah, as they should be. Saint Pestage, pronounced... let's see, how do we pronounce his name? Let's see. Oh, you're not going to say it? Oh, I like how he has a... That's a fun quote. Oh, no! Oh, no! It redirected to boring wiki. Oh, no! The Palpatine we have at home. He is very dry looking. Okay. Saint Pestage was a long-time human male advisor and right-hand man to Palpatine, and one of the few people who truly knew him. He was also ruler of the Clutric. Oh dear, what is that? Okay, of the what? Why'd you navigate me down, Ad? He was also the ruler of the Clutric hegemony. Pestage had been serving Palpatine from his days as a senator on Naboo to his ascension as Emperor. Pestage rose alongside him, becoming an advisor to Palpatine as Supreme Chancellor and then Grand Vizier of the Galactic Empire. During his time of the Galactic Republic, Pestage did much of Palpatine's covert work, from espionage to murder. Yeah, this is way better. As Grand Vizier, he controlled the day-to-day operations of the Empire by the time of the Battle of Hoth. He also served as Palpatine's assistant, managing his schedule, screening his calls, and overseeing his personal affairs. So, he's a spy master, he's a PA, he's a best friend. This guy's way better. This guy's way better than that blue dude. During the time of the Galactic Republic, Pestage did much of... I did that one. After Palpatine's death at the Battle of Endor, and as the highest surviving member of the Imperial Court, Pestage assumed control of Coruscant and the Empire as the interim Emperor. However, the other Imperial advisors turned on him, as did members of the military and Director of Imperial Intelligence, Yusan Isard, to save his life. Pestage made a deal with the New Republic to turn over Coruscant in exchange for immunity and planetary holdings. Isard closed on him, and Pestage was executed. I like that. Isard closed on him though, and Pestage was executed by Admiral Delac Krenel. However, the Vizier was also said to have gone to Biss and died there. It was believed that one of these two Pestages was a clone. See, I prefer this a lot to the canon, which I suppose is something that we would say a lot. Because, like, the idea of the New Republic just immediately setting up a puppet government and, like, having a fake leader to, like, ease the transitions of power, that's the kind of shit that Palpatine could do. No, just walk into the room and fucking shoot him. The one who dies on Biss is killed, but the one killed by the back from the dead Palpatine, by the way. Oh, okay. The good back from the dead Palpatine, you're right. The cool one from Legends. The one that, like, fights Luke Skywalker naked. That one, yeah? Okay, let's spin the wheel again. Why? Why is it just landing on Jizz again? We already looked at that one. Did it reset the wheel or something? Oh, no. I hate you, Wheel. The wheel is just having a hard time today. I'm sorry, guys. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let's take a look at this one then. Tom Baker. I'll put Tom Baker in there. It's a good suggestion. Come on, Alan. You can do better than this. We know you can do better than this. We've seen you do better than this. What is it? What's up with you, mate? Why are you feeling this way? People come here to see you spin. People would love to see you spin. Like, is something wrong at home? How dare you speak ill of Alan? I'm not speaking ill of Alan. I'm concerned about Alan. I'm worried he's like, something's wrong. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a mental health check. You know what I mean? Alan has mental health too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, looks like... It doesn't help. It doesn't help that Wookiepedia is like barely functional. I will say that. I've been trying to load this fucking Tom Baker article for like 5 minutes now. Let's see. God damn it. This is what I've got right now. Off to a great start, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's try that again. Let's try and search it again. Every time I try and put in the search bar, it just gives me this little white buddy. And then, like, I don't know. I don't think it's an Alan problem. I think it's a Fandom Wiki problem. And I think it's probably because it's absolutely overloaded with ads. Like, there's at least 3 ads on each page that I've opened. And I feel like that is extremely excessive. And like, especially because like a lot of them are video ads as well. So it's like playing a video on top of like trying to stream, and it's just mad. Like, it's absolutely mad. But I shouldn't be making that your problem. The problem I'm having right now is that this is meant to be a wiki roulette, and the wiki doesn't work. I can see why TARDIS Wiki decided to go solo, that's all I'm saying. Still the best wiki I've ever seen, and that has not changed. Alright, I've found Tom Baker's article. We can read through this now. We can do this. We can absolutely do this. Okay. There were special tickets issued to people at the BBC, producers, directors, actors, and we all went to a screening at 10 in the morning when the first scene came. The size and duration of the ship sailing through. Well, we absolutely were shattered with joy. It was beyond anything we'd seen. Now in 2016, to be joining this genre of entertainment, I'm a happy man. Oh, it's very magnanimous of him. Tom Stewart Baker is an English actor. He is best known as the 4th Doctor in the science fiction series Doctor Who from 1974 to 1981. He provides the voice for Bendu in the 3rd season of Star Wars Rebels. He is the 3rd actor in the role of the Doctor to appear in a Star Wars production, following David Tennant as Hu Yang in Star Wars The Clone Wars and Peter Cushing as Will Hoftuck. Slightly more important than David Tennant's appearance, I feel. The main villain of the first Star Wars movie, but you do you, I guess, Wiki. Due to studio secrecy, no one except executive producer Dave Filoni had told Baker anything about the character he was voicing. When voicing Bendu, he was described as a life force. Baker drew on his own religious upbringing and embraced in his imagination all the thoughts he had from his past. He was thinking about making titties tingle. Alright, let's look up another one. Let's spin the wheel again. Right. Oh, we're spinning a little faster now, but it's still playing the music way too late. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that titties tingling was actually foreshadowing? Not me, that's for sure. Thanks, Alan. Typing breast into Wookiepedia. Let's see what comes up. Breast/legends. We're looking at both of them. I'm putting it up now. Hold on. There we go. Yes! Yes! Oh. Okay. The Legend of the Booby. I find your lack of sources disturbing. This article needs to be provided with more sources and or appearances to conform to a higher standard of article quality. Fuck you. This is perfect. All right. She needs to be fed. I'll take her off. Lyra Urso tells Galen Urso that her infant daughter Jen needs to nurse. Is this the best article on breasts that you've seen on this channel? I don't know yet. We'll have to make a video ranking them once I've seen a few more. Okay. I like that. Kylo Ren had noticeable chest muscles beneath his breasts. Did I not look at the TARDIS wiki? I can't remember, probably. Anakin Skywalker, a human male, displays defined chest muscles beneath his breasts. And some angry fucking abs as well, my god. Humans were a species of the galaxy known to nurse their young. The human female, Lyra Urso, would breastfeed Jyn Urso, her daughter, with Galen, which sometimes led the infant to fall asleep. Adolescent humans would experience breast development as they progressed towards adulthood. When Jyn was an adolescent, she preferred to show off the development of her bicep muscles instead. Who wrote that? Who wrote that? Who wrote that into the novel? What creep wrote that into a fucking Star Wars novel? Let's find out. Let's find out. Hold on. It just links to itself. Okay. Oh yeah, this channel used to be sensible. No, it didn't. This channel has never, ever been fucking sensible. Are you fucking kidding me? Even when we just made fucking grimdark Doctor Who audios, we were never fucking sensible. Ever. What's it like in Legends? We'll find out when I'm done reading the canon one. I'm reading all of this. I'm cupping the whole thing. Okay. However, she was pleased to dress up in a fitted robe and cosmetics when she participated in the infiltration of Inusagi's Sakura Blossom Festival by Saw Gerrera's particles. Some human adults, such as Selby, had a notably ample bosom. Some adult beings displayed increased development of the chest muscles beneath their breasts, including the male Jedi Master, Kirak Infala. Well, you know what? I'm glad that it's at least, like, gender equal first thing. Jesus Christ. Nautilus male Jedi Master Kit Fisto, and human males such as Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker, former Jedi Taron Malicos, and Kylo Ren. The female Inquisitor, known as the Night Sister, a member of the Double-Tongue species that was known for its physical strength, wore footed armor that exhibited her large muscles. Members of the reptilian Dewaka species had 4 large breasts. George. The Askranian female Yala Dargargan, who was an enslaved dancer at Jabba's palace, had 6. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't know that lady's outfit was meant to imply that she had 6 titties. Learn something new every day, I guess. Hey. Right, let's look at Legends. Oh god. Wait a second, because it just navigated to something I didn't want it to. Because this wiki is trash. Okay. I missed the TARDIS wiki, guys. This just isn't the same. I like how well the TARDIS wiki runs. Okay, let's do this. This is too funny to type. It is pretty good. Hi, by the way, Lab. We're just having another dinner. Later, breastfeeds China. Oh god. Click it, don't risk it. Fuck you. They eat like starving wikis. Jason done already. Just wanted a snack, I guess. He'll probably want the second course in an hour or so. I wish they'd get together on scheduling. Jason grips Han's finger. He's going to be a strong one. You should feel the grip at this end. I like that. That's really nice, like new mother and father like dialogue. That's sweet. Have you looked for TARDIS on this? I haven't. I'll put it on. I'll put it on the wheel. We can do that. That's fine. Do you have Adblock? I do not have Adblock because a load of stuff doesn't work with Adblock now. So, you know, I don't. And to be honest, like, I watch YouTube and shit, and like, I want YouTubers to be able to make money off of their content, so I don't have ad block. You know what I mean? Because I mean, people work hard to make content. Jaina is fine, so is Mara. How come Mara isn't there? Mara can't exactly drop what she's doing either. She's feeding Ben. More titty talk. One of the defining traits of mammalian species was nursing their newborn offspring with milk secreted by their mammary glands. Among mammals that had breasts, the number varied with species, but 2 was common. Ascagian species gave birth to sets of up to 6 children, called cubs, and nursed them with their 6 breasts that were grouped in pairs down their torso. Yana Dalgargam was an Ascajan who gave birth to 4 cublings, one of whom was killed when slavers captured her family. The surviving couplings were kept in Jabba's townhouse, where she was forced to dance for the crime lord at his palace. That is so fucked up. That is so horrible. This poor lady, although many beings considered her beautiful, Jabba made her wear wart-like makeup, and his audiences jeered and laughed when she danced. After Jabba's death, she escaped his palace and used gems she had secretly saved and then hidden between the lowest set of breasts to buy back her couplings. God damn it. Working as a trader alongside the Jaredite hunker Doylin, she sometimes danced by choice to earn extra credits. When she performed the dance of the 70 Violet Veils at the wedding of Leia Organa and Han Solo, she was spotted by an exotic lingerie designer who hired her to model his extravagantly jeweled brassiere. Other sentient species were females whose females had more than 2 breasts included Gran, who had 3, grouped in a row, and Wookiees, who had 6. Of course there's more information on breasts in the expanded universe than the main one. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Okay. The number of breasts was variable among sows of the porcine Gamorrean species. Matron Kufberg of the Bolgrank clan had 8, and Matron Bulliak of the Garfek tribe had 6. But other sows had only 1 set of 2 breasts. Their breasts were grouped in pairs with additional sets below the others, having a large body capable of supporting multiple parasitic bloodsuckers called morts, was a status symbol among Gamorreans. Thus their presence was welcome on the bosoms of these 3. It's good. And there's a lot left too. It was common for females to nurse their young at their breasts in human cultures. On Dathomir, the warrior women of the Singing Mountain clan breastfed their children in settings that included solemn councils of war. In the Skywalker and Solo families, Leia Organa Solo nursed her twins, Jaina and Jason Solo. Mara Jade Skywalker nursed her son, Ben Skywalker, and Queen Mother Tenille Cargio of the Harpes Consortium nursed her daughter. It's nice to know that everybody in Star Wars was breastfed, I guess. Alana Solo, to more easily feed Alana, take care wore clothing with 2 nursing flaps. Human infants could also be fed by other beings and methods, such as milk or formula dispersed into... For many mammalian species, male breast tissue generally conformed to the shape of the underlying muscle. For instance, the human Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker had defined muscles on his chest, as did the human males Mandalore the Lesser, Aaron Peacebringer, Kayla Marek, and the Koran leader Kar Vasta. The Jedi Masters Ki-Adi-Mundi, a Sarian, and Ki-Krunk, a Whippet, also had such musculature. An example of the human male with larger breasts was Malachi, a Quarian who tamed the Rancor. The Rancor kept in the dungeon beneath Jabba the Hutt's palace. The Kurdruji were born as canines and became 4-armed humanoids in their adult life stage. Each pair of arms, I don't think that's how any of that works. Each pair of arms had a pair of breasts between them, and most were flat, but the upper pair could be developed on female Kurdruji. Star Wars writers are like way worse than Doctor Who writers. My god. My god. My fucking god. That is awful. Okay. Let's look again. the Shagrians, Mon Calamari, Nautilans, Palawix, Melodies, Shadwa, Oobs, Insolats, and Isra were some of the amphibious species whose offspring hatched from fertilized eggs. Yet they were known to have at least one gender with anatomical members, features that resembled mammalian breasts, because of course they did. Rounded breasts were seen among the oviparous. So like, basically, you get titties no matter what, because Star Wars fans are all horny 14-year-old boys. Or horny 40-year-old men. And there is no in between, apparently. At least that's what these people seem to fucking think. This is amazing. Unlike the breasts of male mammals, nipples or similar features were not apparent on the breasts of male insolats, nautilans, corans, or shauda-oobs. Quahog males, however, appeared to have nipples. Which wiki is next? Star Trek. Star Trek is next. That's next week. Next week on Thursday. Unlike bipedal species, the bodies of gastropods acted as a large foot to move themselves. Despite their anatomical differences from bipeds and other mammals, quackrans had a pair of heavy breasts that each had a small protrusion. Multiple female huts had a pair of breasts, such as the Crime Lords. Just a bunch, yeah. Prelo the Hut, Gardula the Hut. The member of multiple huts included Zyro, Dizyak, Tiare. Many of Mama's features were larger in size than those of other huts. During the Clone Wars, a pin-up poster of a hut could be seen in the Coruscant underworld. Queen Jewel. This is just a list of titty. Is the rest of this just a titty list? Because, like, yeah, it's just a titty list, basically. It's just things with tits. I don't think the Red Dwarf article wiki has an article on breasts. Why not? That's the question I would like to ask us. Why not? I never thought I'd need to say that. A lot. We've all been doing things that we all thought we were never going to do today, Lamb. And yet here we are. We're crossing the threshold together. And I'm not sure about it. Alright, let's spin the wheel again. Yeah! You know, relative to spin. Naddist Army. Alright, Naddist Army. Let's check that out. Is the Naddist Army the raddest army? Let's find out. Eventually. When it loads. Because it's loading really slowly. So, what do you guys think of Star Wars: The Acolyte coming on Disney Plus? Most wikis are made by cowards who refuse to have pages on such things. That is true. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like really, really rough, guys. Hang on, though. This one isn't inherently ludicrous, but it just has a lot of ridiculous names I want to. Oh, okay. I will read out the ridiculous names, absolutely. It just reloaded the breast article? Come on, guys. Have you looked for The Sims 4? I have not looked for The Sims 4. I will, though. That's incredible. Okay, here we go. Naddist Army. Oh my god! Stop reloading the page! I'm trying to type. The Sims 4 Star Wars pack is great, by the way. Oh, cool. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to have a tab. I have two tabs. One of them is going to be the article, and one of them is going to be the search. And that way, we can just bounce back and forth, and maybe this will be run along a little bit faster, because that would be nice. The Naddist Army. Journey to Batu. Titty Stick. Wait, is the Acolyte out yet? No, it's coming out in a few days, I think. I'm going to watch it. The Naddist Army. Let me just make sure I got it. Okay. The Raddest Army was the name given by the military force that Queen Amanoa commanded against the Beast Lords Modon and Oron Kira and his Beast Riders. Is part of the appeal of this show, and shows like it, just watching me try to say these fucking names? Is that like a big benefit for you guys? Because I feel like it's a big benefit for you guys. Alright. Seriously, that has to be what happened, right? My above post will never admit it, but that has to be what happened. Let's see. Regarding the Acolyte, my main opinion is that this was clearly pitched as The Apprentice, but then somebody realized that was a show. Maybe. The Nadist Army was the name given to the military force that Queen Amanoa commanded against the Beast Lords Modon and Oron Kira and his Beast Riders during Onderon's Beast War conflict of 4000 BBY. The army consisted of lightsaber-wielding Dark Jedi, Darkside Adepts, battalions of Darksiders, and Nadist troops, as well as... Is this free? This is freed in Nad, right? Like, this is like, yeah, one of the like really early Sith Lords, right? Maybe even the first. Yeah. This is like old lore. Okay. By 3994 BBY, the army had been further augmented by the addition of Sith war droids. The Nadist army also disbanded later that year, since all of its members and factions were eliminated during the Freedom Nad uprising. I mean, they weren't really... It wasn't disbanded, it was wiped out. They couldn't just get Alan Sugar to be on Star Wars. That's topical, right? Alan Sugar? Is it? In 4000 BBY, the Nadist army, captained by Amanoa's apprentice Nova, went to war against the Beast Riders of Onderon. During the battle, Amanoa employed ancient Sith techniques to bolster the strength of her army's military tactics against the Beast Riders. However, intervention on the part of Jedi Knights, led by Jedi Master Arca Jeff, quickly turned the tide of battle and delivered victory into the hands of the Beast Riders. Through use of ancient Jedi techniques, Jeff was able to revive the Beast Riders' morale while diminishing the will to fight of the Darksiders. He was the guy on The Apprentice, right? Yes, he was. Read the earlier messages. No. Okay. Hang on, let me see. No, it's way too many. It's way too many. I ain't reading back that far. Sorry. Okay. Right. This is probably the interesting part. 2 years later, a new Darkside army surfaced under the direct command of Amanoa's husband, the Sorcerer King Omin. This new army went to war against the Jedi, again led by Arca Jeff and the full might of the Republic Navy. King Omin made heavy use of the Sith war droids in the ensuing battle, and his military commander, a Dark Jedi named Warp Null, led the ground forces from the front lines. Arca Jeff and his team of knights defeated Omin's army again, using the same Jedi battle meditation technique that was employed in the last war. With the death of King Omin, his Darkside army was also wiped out, and peace restored on Onderon. The one beginning with regarding... Say it again, I don't know. I'm trying to run a stream on a computer that is barely working right now. And if I try to scroll back, there's a very good chance it could crash the entire stream. I'm sorry. Like right now, I don't even know if I'm live right now because I've just got a spinning ball of death. It's gonna take me a minute to find out, unfortunately. Yeah, it looks like I just had a little crash there. I said that the Acolyte had clearly been pitched as The Apprentice, and then they renamed it a synonym after realizing there was already a TV show called The Apprentice. Yeah, I read that. I read that out. Okay, let's look at another one. Let's look at another article quickly. When I'm able to, because my wheel is spinning once again. I wonder if I can just so you can see it. Oh, are you working now? Oh, you're working now. Wonderful. I'm glad to know there's a hack for that. Right. Alright, so we are going to be spinning the wheeling again. Isn't this exciting? I think it's very exciting. I would be more excited if the computer worked today, but we can't all have what we want. It's my birthday tomorrow, by the way. Hope you all got me something. Alright, now let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel. Relatable. So you may... Yeah, it's life. Alright. Let's go! Come on, spin! Spin! Didn't even spin! It just nudged a little bit. What a rip! Okay, TARDIS. It's TARDIS though, so we can do that. Let's take a looky look. I'll probably do 2 more after this, guys. And then we done. We done, son. Because this is a little bit silly. A little bit silly. How crashy McCrasherson this is being right now. I think I will have to get an ad blocker for future ones of these, because like this is insane, man. Like, we don't have these kind of problems with the TARDIS wiki streams at all. Like, this is absolutely ludicrous. So yeah, what's everyone been doing, I guess? Anyone play any good video games? Anyone see any good movies? Because it's going to be a good 20 minutes before this article loads. Nope, still nothing. Okay. Welcome to Wheel of Fandom, I guess. I don't know if this is how it's normally going to work, but hey. Hey, there's not a lot we can really do about that right now, unfortunately. I'm not really sure how much power I have to influence all of this. Right, so, it was TARDIS, right? That was what it came out as. There's me sitting here trying to like work out ways to pace it, trying to work out ways to make it like a snappy, fun adventure of random chance for you all, and then the computer decides to not work. Absolutely having a normal one. Right, it's going to take a few minutes to load the article now. Yeah, I think that we're definitely going to need an ad blocker for like future streams, because this is insane in the membrane. Okie dokie. Oh my god. Okay, did you not even oh my god. Unexpected mentions Alan Sugar. Yeah, this has been interesting. Happy birthday. I've also decided to make a video on the YouTubes. Also Zack Snyder, did you add Sims 4? I can't believe how fucked up fandom is. This is educational. I know, this is basically unusable. Like, this is terrible, guys. Also, after all of that, guess what? There isn't an article for TARDIS on this wiki. After all of that. Oh, God. Alright, let's spin the fucking wheel again. Last time, guys. Let's try and make the last one a good one. Oh, now you're spinning properly. Galactic Star Cruiser. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's hope that one's good. We'll find out in about 20 or so minutes, guys. This has definitely been an education in like how rough the fandom wikis can be, though. Like, absolutely. The stream is dying away from me. I've never seen a stream die before. Yeah, I know. This is really, really, really pretty bad. But hey, we're gonna proceed until we're done with this last article. I'm not giving up, I tell you that. Wow. This one looks pretty interesting. Can't wait for the first Doctor episode on this. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser was a fully immersive hotel and role-playing experience developed by the Walt Disney Company for Walt Disney World Resort. It was originally set to open in 2021 but was moved to 2022 opening. The experience was set on a starship called Halcyon, operated by Chandrila Starline. The events of the story connect with the events of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and therefore take place at the same time. In May 2023, Disney announced that Galactic Star Wars Cruiser would close on December 7th. It lasted a year? What a fucking failure. Oh my god. Loser! Jesus Christ. Wait, Galaxy's Edge is the thing that made the Sims 4 DLC about. It's the Sims 4 Journey to Batuu. Oh. Oh dear. Guests were able to experience a 2-night adventure where they interacted with characters and became participants of in-universe activities. See, that's a really fun idea. The hotel was connected to the nearby Galaxy's Edge area of Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's such a good concept. It's a shame they fucked it. Like, the idea of, like, a Star Wars, like, hotel where, like, it's treated as an immersive experience and, like, you're in the universe while you're staying there. That's cool as hell. It's a shame this probably killed any future of that idea. On August 4th, 2021, the hotel's website revealed sample pricing for a 2-night stay at the hotel, beginning at $1,200 per guest per night. Oh no, that's why it failed. Pricing varied depending on dates booked, the number of guests in the cabin, and the type of cabin. Packages included the hotel stay, food and beverages, immersive and interactive entertainment, and admission to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Star Wars Galaxy Edge. The hotel featured 3 types of guest rooms. Standard cabins, Galaxy Class suites, and Grand Captain suites. From what I understand, it's nowhere near as cool as Time Fracture. It doesn't sound as cool as Time Fracture. On September 30th, 2021, the Disney Parks blog announced that general bookings for the hotel would open on October 28th, with the hotel opening to guests on March 1st, 2022. To promote the hotel, StarWars.com released a YouTube series in March 2022 called Star Wars Dispatches from the Halcyon, which was posted by This Week in Star Wars host Kristen Baver. On March 7th, 2023, Disney announced that Galactic Star Cruiser would reduce the number of voyages from 3 to 2 per week, commencing October 20, citing declining bookings. And then it's just like a slow death, basically. Oh god. It's kind of rough, you guys. Oh, what wonderful. So we began with Jizz, and we end with Galactic Star Cruiser, as it should be. This has been Wheel of Fandom. Make sure to join the Discord if you're not already in there. I have been Ryan, your dutiful host. Alan has been the wheel. Let's just say bye to Alan there. Hopefully they feeling a little bit better for Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we'll be back with TARDIS Wiki Roulette. So I hope to see you all there.